Now, we've had a little taste of this kind of ish the other day. But the name of the game today is all about this idea of checks and balances and how can we prevent the abuse of power? That's an overall theme that we've really been kind of tackling over, I don't know, the last couple of weeks. Leah, talk to me. To keep an eye on them and to see what they're doing for our country. That's beautiful as well. Okay, we're keeping a check on a leader's power. And again, this is absolutely going to be the focus of what we're going to be working on in class today. Okay, 5th period. We have group number 1, which is going to be seated right here. And that's going to be Erica, Haley, Charlie. Whoa, you're lucked out. Adam, Anthony, Aaliyah, Isaiah, and Stephanie. And you'll move in just a second, so just have a seat for just a second. Group number 2, you guys are going to hunker yourselves down over here, and that's Rachel A., Sarah, Lauren, Katie, and Sammy. Group number 3 at the back table here, that's Yessie, Jackson, Kevin, Hunter, Isaac, and I realize there are some of kiddos that aren't here today, that's fine. Alex and Matt. And then group number 4, you'll find yourselves right here, and that's Kaden, Nathan, Kayla, Julie, and Alyssa, Morgan, and Anna. And then group number 5 will be Rachel S., Ingle, Brandon, Eli, and Hannah. And Jess, I need you right here. Okay. What's at your tables? Let me do some explaining. There are many things at your table. One thing you're going to find is a stack of readings. In a minute, you're going to dish those out. The second thing you're going to be using today is a tree map, and you guys know me. I always show you what I'm about to give you, so there really are no surprises, and this is your tree map you'll work on with the people at your group and with the reading at your table. And there's a good chance I could be sitting here, so do you mind just getting rid of that? All right. Hey, would you one of you just pass out that vocab for me? Anna, do you mind passing around that vocab right there for me? Thanks, honey. At the very top of your tree map, Alex, will you read for me, please? What is the question you are trying to answer as you read? What is it?
How do checks and balances prevent the abuse of power?
You got it, okay? How do checks and balances prevent the abuse of power? Now, executive, legislative, and judicial. Does that answer the question? Does that answer the question? Why? Why doesn't it answer the question? How do checks and balances prevent the abuse of power? What if Sam were to say, oh, it limits power? Does that answer the question? How do checks and balances prevent the abuse of power? Oh, Spurg, I got this. It limits power.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The bottom line is, be very careful how you answer your reason 1, reason 2, and reason 3. Limits power. Balances power. I don't know. I'm just going to ask you guys, what might be a third? Checks power. Limits power. Balances power. Checks power. That is how I want you to tackle the reading, and those are the kinds of things that I want you to be looking for. Yes. Guys, now give me those supporting details from the reading, and this is how we get to the main idea. Use the reading. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I'm going to tell you a little sad story about 3rd period. And there's a group who honestly thought that they could get through this entire thing without doing what? The reading. And then once I redirected them to read their, well, now I got it. So do the reading, okay? Here is your task. Here is your task. You know me. I really and honestly do not care how your group decides to tackle the reading, but you must do the reading first. After you've read through, you then are going to focus in on those 3 reasons, how checks and balances prevents the abuse of power, and then from the reading, you are going to give me those great supporting details. You want the reading here, and you want absolutely your tree map next. And you're just going to read notes, read notes. What questions do you have of me about what you're going to tackle for the next 15 minutes or so? All right, rock and roll. Go for it, guys. Okay. Hey guys, I gave you vocab just to have handy. Yeah, just to have handy. So if you want to refer to the vocab for any part of your reading, feel free to do that, okay? All right, cool. All right, tackle the reading, guys. Go for it.